Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and welcome back to another episode of Why You Can't Climb. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these videos, but pretty much if you're new to this series, what this series is all about is I take my own competitive gameplay, I break it down, I analyze it, and I just show you guys what I did wrong, what my teammates did wrong, just pretty much what we could have done better or what we did right to help you guys out, because this series is just to make you guys better in your own gameplay, because I can't analyze every single one of your guys' gameplay, but I can at least show you the mistakes that I've made and that my teammates made to just make you better. And some people like to misinterpret this series like I'm bashing my teammates, saying, "No, my teammates suck, I'm a god, they should have listened to me." No, I just want to show you guys the mistakes that I'm making and that everyone's making, because if we're making this at a master's level, no reason why you're probably not making these ones either. So a quick backdrop of the gameplay. I'm playing more. We're trying to capture the second point on Horizon Lunar Colony. We just barely captured the first point, and I'm trying to just get momentum to capture this second point, because I always say the best way to win 2CP maps, especially the second point, is just to steamroll, just to snowball, but also to use Wombo Combos. And that's the main point of this video, is to show you how you're possibly using Wombo Combos incorrectly or just not to their fullest potential. And the reason why I'm waiting for the Zarya to use her ult so early is because you can look at the time. We have about 3 minutes. Even if this push doesn't work, we still have 3 minutes. We can build Grav back up and we can build our ults, and it goes into the first point of tip. You have to be smart when pushing onto the second point, and the way that we did it wasn't the greatest, but the best way that I can describe it is if you get a pick, go. Like, don't even think about it, because you have numbers right there. You have to get the advantage, and since they have the spawn advantage, you just have to hurry up. You have to hurry and just commit to the fight. You ever date a girl that's just not committed to the relationship? That's how I can describe 2CP maps, is that teams are kind of scared. No, if you get a pick, go, baby, go! But you can see right there, we have 3 minutes, and we have Grav and Coalescence. Not the greatest Wombo combo, but it's still something that even if we get 2 kills from it, that's awesome. That's great. If we get 1 tick, that's great. We have all that time. You just gotta get some momentum going just to capture the second point. And you can also build your ultimates back up. You just don't want to waste them, or just wait for that perfect moment. And you'll see why later on in the video. So clearly we lost that fight, but what you see right here is that we're not pushing, we're not doing anything. And I could blame it and saying, "Oh, we're just not communicating, we're not," but I'm tired of making that excuse. I realize people just don't want to talk, people want to stay in their party, but that's especially harder on 2CP, because it's sort of like some part of the team is wanting to go to Wendy's for dessert, and some part of the team wanting to go to Baskin Robbins, and we're just not on the same page. And now it leads to the second part of the video, which is very crucial. This is the most important part right here. So the reason why we're not on the same page is because we're expecting 2 different kinds of things. Me, also, this is a big mistake on my part, is that I'm expecting the Zarya to use their ultimate so that we can just go in and get some kills, but what the Zarya is expecting, what I soon realized and when I analyze this gameplay, is that they're expecting us to kill their counter ults. So here is how you be smart with your ultimates. You have to look at what ults that you do have. You see right here that we have 4 ultimates. We have McCree, Genji, mine, and Zarya's. We still have our original ultimates. But the reason why Zarya's not using their ult is because look at who can counter. You see on the enemy team? You see that healer? It's the boy Zenyatta. Zenyatta's Transcendence can counter any single Wombo combo, but that's just where the DPS, where the flankers, where the Genji in this case has to be smart and go around and kill the Zenyatta, and boom, that's when we can drop the Wombo combos. But that's how you be smart. But then I realized, like, again, we're just expecting 2 different things, but you just, that's what you have to look out for. So if you're Zarya, just call out, "Hey, I can't use my Wombo combo, I can't use my ultimate," if they're going to be countering, because that's not being smart with it. You have to look out who can counter it, which is going to be a Zenyatta, which is going to be a Lucio, which is going to be a Diva Defense Matrix. Once you take out either 1 or 2 of those counters, drop it like it's hot, baby. However, we can't drop it like it's hot because we're expecting 2 different things. We're expecting Baskin Robbins for dessert, and we're also expecting Wendy's for dessert. And that's never a good thing, especially on 2CP, is to be on different pages. But one thing I also have to mention too is look at the time. We're wasting so much time just kind of sitting there, just kind of standing there. What this means is, 1, we're wasting freaking time. That's never a thing that you want to try to do on 2CP. You just want to get things done. You never want to try to wait till the very last minute. And the second reason why this is a bad thing is now the enemy team is building defensive ults so that they're ready for anything that we throw at their face. And that's never ever a good thing. We're on our back heels, and we're on a freaking attack. Why are we going to be on our back heels when we're going on attack? The defense should be on their back heels. Once you get the defense on their back heels, that's usually when you win, because they're not coordinated, they're not ready, and they're just going to be panic ulting. And usually when that happens, that you can focus whoever is ulting, whether it's a Roadhog, whether it's an Orisa or a Moira, whatever the case may be. That is the time that you're probably winning, because you're organized, you have the advantage, and they're just kind of just trickling in. But unfortunately, we're just still on our back heels. And what I could have done is IGL, because one thing I like to do in a competitive game is I like to take the IGL spot, the in-game leader spot. And what that pretty much means is I make the calls, I make the shots, and what I should have done, what I should have realized, like, hey, the Zarya is waiting for us to kill the Zenyatta because the Zenyatta has his ultimate. Genji could go around and kill them. But I'm more or less focused on the Zarya ult, so the mistake that I made, and what a lot of us did make in this video, is that we're playing around the Zarya ultimate. What we should have done instead is play around the Zenyatta ultimate, because that is the main factor that's stopping us, and the main reason why the Zarya is not ulting. And I'm spamming, I'm waiting, it's like, bro, let's go, what are we waiting for? But I'm all focused on one thing when I should have been realizing, hey, there's other things that we need to be taken care of so that we can drop it like it's so that we can get kills, because they're kind of ready. But if we can just bait out any single ultimates, then we're good. But now it leads to the third point, what wraps up this whole entire video. Whenever it comes to ultimates, you never want to try to be done with them. So there you saw that I wasted my Moira ult along with the Zarya ult, but my thought process is we have to go in. We just have to win the fight. We have to do something, and I used it offensively when I probably should have used it defensively, because I'm just kind of panic ulting at that point. And also, of course, Zenyatta used his ultimate, and he was ready for anything that happened. But there you can also see that Genji died with his ultimate. So the second thing that's even worse than just wasting your ult is dying with your ultimate, because not only did you die, you in a sense still wasted your ultimate because you don't get to use it effectively. You're going to see later on in the video that Genji doesn't get to use his ult. So what this kind of just means is that we weren't smart with our ultimates, we weren't ready what they were ready with, and we in a sense just kind of fell apart. So what you have to do as a player with a Wombo combo, just take out the enemy hero that is ready to just counter your ultimate, and then at that point you got one kill, it's a 5v6, no reason why you can't commit to the fight, and just drop it like it's hot. But you can see we're just kind of falling apart there. And also one last thing I want to point out is that D.Va did get her D.Va bomb. So one thing that the D.Va should have communicated to me is like, hey bro, you wack, wait to use Coalescence, we can try to Wombo combo with my ultimate, because even if the Zenyatta did use his ult, we could have still used the Graviton and still used the D.Va bomb to at least get 2 kills, and then Zenyatta wasted his ult, but it just didn't work out that way, and sometimes you just get the L like that. So really, I just want to show you guys, okay, you have to be smart with your ults. Please take out the enemies that can counter your ultimates, and at that point, that's using Wombo combos effectively and more smarterly, even though that's not a word, so that kind of, either way, hopefully this video does help. I just want to help you guys out. So I love you guys, thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.